For the last couple of weeks, I've been watching She-Hulk, Attorney at Large. I've been watching She-Hulk, the whatever the fuck this thing is. One of the most talented actresses in the history of sci-fi, of recent sci-fi. Like, someone who's like we were singing her praises up to like a few days ago, spent 9 episodes fucking around and doing absolutely nothing. I mean, what the fuck was that? The most bizarre thing I think was episode 3 was there's this like lazy insertion of fake comments, like something that sounds like some 12-year-old wrote it. She-Hulk, you can't replace the Hulk or something like that. And it's just, no, nobody sounded like that. That wasn't like a thing. Like, that's not a thing. But now we find out that apparently the showrunner and the girls involved think that's a thing because they send each other comments and they feel like they've predicted it. Like they predicted whatever the fuck. This is meaningless. You didn't predict shit. You did not predict shit. Why would you think that you predicted shit? You did not predict anything. What is wrong with you? Why would you waste all of your time, 2 years of hoping for a good She-Hulk show? 2 fucking years. 2 fucking years expecting a talented actress to like portray uh like one of the most beloved superheroes in Marvel. Nope, no, just no. No, we don't get that. We can't get that. We cannot have nice things. We spent all that money over the last generation, pretty much. Like, all of our fucking lives, we've been watching good stories, and all of a sudden, Brie Larson is in there, and she's like fucking around with the origin story and being all about man hating because men are evil, but also join the military because the military is pro this movie, blah blah blah. But you don't actually see like the fucking military faces doing whatever, and then you got Endgame and half a decade of fucking Agents of Shield gets wiped out so that Marvel can milk an extra billion and Disney can not waste money on all of the entire diverse cast of Agents of Shield. You can literally, if you've seen it, you can, as you're watching the movie, be like, okay, why wasn't that Joan Gutierrez? Why wasn't that a gay superhero who can melt bullets? Why wasn't that fucking like? Where's Mayor Augie from the fucking Netflix? I mean, like, where's Agent Clone Army? Where the fuck is Gemma Simmonson's face on that fucking hologram? What the fuck were you thinking? What is that? What the fuck was that? But most of Endgame was good, so we like let it go. We let it go. Then we got Shang-Chi supposedly fighting the Mandarin, but all the stories are about how racist the Mandarin is. But we already solved that shit in the 90s when the Mandarin became a fucking archaeologist with a tragic backstory. We already fucking solved the fucking Mandarin in our childhood. Like, what the fuck does it matter that my grandpa or whatever generation had like a fucking vaguely racist connection to whatever? Like, this is stupid. Like, come on. Like, this was stupid. This was clearly stupid. But we got Chun-Chi and it wasn't that bad, so we let it go. Like, we still complained about people acting like we were fucking Nazis, but no, we let it go. We gave it its praises. It's a good movie. We didn't pretend it wasn't a good movie. We didn't invent bullshit like this fucking show does. No. Tatiana Maslany, when she was a teenager, grew up with Mila Jovovich, Kate Beckinsale, fucking the black lady from Blade, fucking Jessica Alba, fucking original Cindy, for fucking Lucy Liu as a sniper, Lucy Liu, Drew Barrymore, and Cameron Diaz kicking ass. Like, like what the fuck was that? Trinity, Princess Leia, like, what the fuck was that? Then you had like fuck. Then in her 20s, over the last generation, we've had the Sarah Connor Chronicles, we had the Daenerys Targaryen, we've had fucking 12 Monkeys and 12 Monkeys. I know the pilot's kind of meh, but like the more you watch it, the more interesting it becomes. You had so many fucking things. So many fucking things. So many fucking things. You got more. You unfortunately got Morgana from Merlin being fucked over at the end. And Game of Thrones. I shit you not. Game of Thrones stole its worst ending in television history from another worst ending in television history. Like, it was really bad. It was really bad. The first two seasons with Morgana are great. The third season is strange. The end of the third season, like, just fucks you with the arrows and the legs. It just fucks you. And then seasons 4 and 5 just infuriate you if you're binging. You had fucking Fort Salem recently. You've had almost 1/4 of 1,000 episodes of sci-fi history, and we all fucking had badasses in fucking SG-1, Atlantis, and fucking even fucking Destiny. Like, fucking SG-1, if you can get through the third episode, you're going to get like the funnest ride ever. Like a fucking fun ride. All this fucking time like spent developing this superhero universe, and all of a sudden all the men are evil. No, they're not. It's the Hollywood people who fucked us, who fucked lady superheroes, who are the stupid ones. It's not our dysfunction, it's your dysfunction. We didn't cause your dysfunction. And yet you keep getting this weird fucking. I think what happened in fucking Scarlet Witch. Sorry, I think what happened with the Black Widow movie was someone wrote a good story, and in the middle of that, more and more interests started fucking around with it. More and more Hollywood entourage inbreds, Hollywood entourage inbreds. I'm calling you out. I'm calling the writers' room in fucking She-Hulk Hollywood entourage inbreds. Just shoved bizarre bullshit in it. Just shoved bizarre bullshit in it. Like that fucking review. Oh, now it's a woman. That thing was a fucking that screamed someone a joke coming from someone who watches Anita Sarkeesian religiously. Like, it was bizarre. It was bizarre. It was bizarre. All these fucking interest groups, like, we were already progressive in the early fucking teens. There was absolutely no need for this. Why the fuck is this a thing? Why the fuck is this a thing? Why the fuck are actresses and writers sending each other the most cartoonish nonsense they could possibly find and acting like they predicted the critics? The critics criticized you for different fucking things. This was not what people were criticizing you for. And you fucking... Now, every fucking time I watch Ginger Snaps, every time I fucking watch Bridget, every time I fucking watch... If I'm ever gonna watch fucking Orphan Black, I'm gonna think about this fucking delusion, and it's gonna be Allison Mack adjacent disappointment. It's just sad.